Hello ladies and germs, today we are trying out a, I think, survivors-like game. Might not be a roguelike game called Be My Horde, where we are playing as a person who is raising corpses. We've played kind of a similar game with, I don't actually remember the name, but where we were like a bunch of different skeletons, but here we are the person raising the skeletons, I guess. Anyways, hold space to start our dark magic. Woo. Not gonna pronounce that, because with my accent, the auto detection might hear something else. Move. Oh my god, these little guys are what we control. That's so adorable. Villagers, kill them. Pile up on them. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, how do I raise the dead? Oh, it's literally with space, like it was at the start. That probably shouldn't have been as hard to guess as it was for me. Okay, let's get rid of these two. They're separated from the rest of them. Oh. We did lose one guy, but I think that's fine. Circle of Death. Summoning circles appear on the map, attracting new minions and allowing the horde to grow. Old gravestones appear on the map. They may contain various minions. Minions have plus 5% health. I think we go for summoning circles. No clue if that's actually like a good one to get, but hey. I'm assuming they're all kind of useful, right? I was gonna say like a survivors like wouldn't have used this. Oh, these ones are just attacking me actively. Okay. I was gonna say that there's probably like no useless abilities in like a roguelike.
Did you really think you could hurt me with that?
But I kind of know that that's not actually true. Deals damage to all nearby enemies instant. Okay. Deadly aura surrounds Moriana and deals spell damage to all enemies in its range. Upon taking fatal... Okay, no revive. So do we want an instant or just a passive decay? I think a passive decay is better. Oh, but it's such a small circle though. I think we've yet to actually find a summoning circle, right? But then again, we haven't really moved either. Oh wait, this is a summoning circle, maybe.
Nice change of pace. New toys are delivered straight to me.
Wait, what are these? Oh, I didn't get a single one of them, I just took damage. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh no, this has like controller vibration thingies. And I'm not using the controller. Tough. Wait, but if that's a thing, then that means there is a way to use the controller, right? Okay, maybe I should just play with the gamepad then. Okay, so with the keyboard... Oh my god, we can damage the trees. Keyboard space is the reviving thingy, but luckily it was kind of easy to guess that it would be just A on gamepad. Okay, let's get new enemies. Oh my god, this is like the worst time for this, huh? Like right as we're attacking like these new enemies, there's like a horde attacking us. How bad is that timing?
The sweet melody of victory.
Okay, I kind of wish we had like a summon more than one enemy at once kind of ability as well. Yeah, I think the circle thingy is kind of low-key useless. Because we actively don't want to get too close.
Dear warriors, when a lady says no, it's not an invitation to try again.
Okay, random number of warriors join your army. I'm guessing that's the guys with the beards. Summoning circles attract much bigger armies. I think we just want to go for the bigger armies. Oh. Oh, they didn't matter, huh? Monk.
Yes. Can you feel it, my minion? The thrill of controlling the corpses of your adversaries.
Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but the voice acting though.
Quite the impressive beginning, I must say. For a fresh underling, that is.
I feel it. The power of necromancy is addictive. Yeah, necromancy is addictive.
Don't get too excited, darling. Mommy wants more. Let's not waste all our energy on the first wrong.
Yes, I'm totally fine.
Were my commands clear enough for your feeble mind to grasp, minion?
Everything was clear from the start, my lady.
What a promising little minion who knows how to behave. Excellent.
Oh, I love this
Just
game already.
don't stop here. My favor is like a flower. It wilts if neglected. We have much more work to do.
Okay, so it's a roguelite, not a roguelike. Interesting. What is this? Resurrect 2 minions at once. Yes! This was actually what I was talking about earlier.
Necromancy could be so efficient.
Okay, that's 100. What is this? Unveil your unholy deeds. Increase starting army by 1. No, don't care about that. Increase your base health by 100. Oh, my base health. Like, not the health of my base. Like, the health of me. Right? Okay, that makes sense. Etched here are the names of your best minions.
With this upgrade, my zombie hunt is multiplying faster than rabbits in springtime.
Okay, you know what? Rabbits are probably not like the most ominous creature you could have named there, so that doesn't quite work.
Hello, my minion.
Okay, let's get these guys. Boom! Dudes, can you attack? Thank you. So obviously, like, the 3 minions at once doesn't really do much right now, but even with the warriors, I think they don't really spawn, like, one by one ever. And it's not like these small guys disappear once they do so. I still think it's a good investment. Okay, I need to move my mouse. Minions deal 5% more damage.
Delightful.
Oh, it actively, like, brings my mouse back to the game. Even when I'm playing with the gamepad. That's kind of unlucky. Also, I don't really see where my XP is.
Peasants are getting angry.
Oh, we're getting attacked. Okay. But we do have, like, an attack buff that they don't, so every single one of our guys is gonna win a 1v1. From taking fatal damage, no. Some of the urns heal and speed up Mariana and her minions. Increase the number of urns on the map. I feel like that might be the best option, but I don't love any of those choices, to be honest with you. So the first attack is at 1 minute exactly, I think. I'm assuming it's based on time, because this is like a survivors-like game. Yeah. Okay. Also, was it ever explained why we are giant? Like, these are just normal people. Okay, do not attack the warriors before the 2-minute mark, because we're getting attacked in 10 seconds. As much as I do want them in our army. Nope.
Nice change of pace. New toys are delivered straight to me.
Oh, we didn't get a single one of the warriors. Oh, that's tough. But I think there's warriors that... Oh, it's like a huge group of them, though. Yeah, we're not winning that fight. But these guys... Oh, don't get close. Yeah, that's just 3 of them, though. That I think we can handle. As long as they don't attack us while we're already fighting.
Feast awaits, minions. Devour our guests. Do better next time.
Tough. Once again, I didn't look at the timing. Unlucky. Okay, we can't revive more at once. My base health is not the problem here, unfortunately. Starting army doesn't really help me. Movement speed. No, don't care about that. New outfits. Okay, that's not exactly an important thing. What is this? I'm assuming once we upgrade our how many things we summon thing, then we're gonna get new stuff there. Okay, why not?
More undead peasants. Perfect.
Okay, in we go. Bonk.
Greetings, servant.
Okay. Oh, it's snowy outside. Ugh. I hate the cold. Which is kind of ironic considering I live in Finland, but it is what it is. Maybe it's not ironic. Maybe there's just like a causation there. Okay. Minions have increased attack speed. Yeah, the decay thing is so small that I don't think it really is worth it ever. Whereas the minion buffs just kind of lead to getting more minions whilst losing less. Which overall I think is a good thing, so, you know. Yeah, we're getting attacked now.
Peasants are getting angry. How adorable.
Bonk.
Ugh. I nearly fell asleep watching your feeble effort.
Okay, I don't think we want the warriors right now. I guess we go for the blood dust then. Like, if we can naturally get them, then we just don't get them. I do love how my first attempt with 0 buffs actually went better than my second one when I did have some buffs. And with some knowledge as well. Okay, come on, these guys are actively running away from me. That seems kind of rude. Okay. Oh, now is...
Nice change of pace. New toys are delivered.
Yeah, now is the time for this. I think we get this one, yeah. Our first warrior, yippee. I would love it if he wasn't like our front line against these small minions where he just takes a bit of chip damage every single fight and ends up probably dying before we get our actual warrior like spawns. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we actually have some warriors. That's hype. Okay, actually stay away for a bit. Because we're gonna get attacked. Like right about now.
A grand feast awaits, minions. Devour our guests.
Yeah.
Your mighty army crumbled like a house of cards.
Okay, old gravestones. Up here. Which is the only not instant one, so we're gonna take that. Yeah, various minions only actually contains minions we've got or minions that have spawned. Either way, it's not a quick buff where we get like 1 OP minion from like the next wave or anything. Because it could have very well been like limited to the next tier or the tier after that as well.
Dear warriors, when a lady says no, it's not an invitation to try again.
Yeah, these guys are the warriors then for sure. But I think the instant where you just get like a couple of them just isn't worth it. Like I'd always rather have like basically anything else. Aside from, well, I guess there's like a bunch of other instants that are also not exciting. Now that I think about it. Hopefully we actually win this fight before the next minute marker though, because it is getting close, right? Ah, but we did, yeah. 9 seconds. I think we can just still take this guy on before we have to deal with the next wave.
Again? These warriors don't know when to let go. Wow, that was amazing.
Okay. I do love like the concept of us just having an ever-growing army as well. Whoopee. Okay, 250 already. That's hype. And suddenly we just don't find any enemies. Cool. But the amount we need is like actually big, right? Like it's not just a couple of hundred anymore. So we might not even get it after this run. Oh, we have knights.
Knights are panicking. It will be a very pathetic scene.
Oh, we got a knight. We have a knight. Also, we don't really have anything else though. This is a bit of a problem, I guess. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more knights, so I guess they won't fully spawn until later. Increased damage, yeah. Also, we have an instant to create knights, but I'm not gonna go for that. So it's peasants, warriors, and knights so far. I'm assuming at the 10-minute mark there's gonna be like an actual boss though. Like, whilst I don't have any real, like, knowledge beforehand, the one thing I do know is that there was like a nerf to a character I don't want to spoil it, but the character does have like the name of a person, so I'm assuming it is a boss. It wasn't like just a description of what they do. Okay, I guess we need to kind of go recruiting. Oh, those guys don't actually chase us after the initial fight. Okay, that would have been nice to like know ahead of time. Okay, we're really running out of minions though. Tough. Also, our health situation isn't the best either at the moment. Oh yeah, we're cooked at this point. Like the urns are basically our only hope at this point. Because we desperately do need just a heal. We're gonna take damage every single one of those waves at the end of the day. Okay, just numbers is kind of fine, but I think we saw like small amount of knights up there. Okay, that's just one, but... Oh, that's two! Oh, one of them was hiding. Okay, this is a bit of a risk, because we might just end up still being in the fight once the next event thingy happens. Yeah. Oh, nothing happened at the 9-minute mark. Interesting. Which slow key leads me to believe in even more now that we are gonna experience a boss fight at the 10-minute mark. Because it's like breathing room for 2 minutes, right? For the first time so far. Oh no. I wonder if we really even want the peasants anymore, right? Because they are just kind of clogging up our front line. But I'm gonna go for them anyways. Because they also kind of slow down whatever enemy attacks happen.
You! I should have known you were behind this chaos in my kingdom.
Dick, long time no see, you chubby royal.
Okay, where does the whole Richard turning into Dick thing actually originate from? It doesn't make really a lot of sense. But yeah.
Servant, you ought to remember that.
This guy did get nerfed. That much I do know. So that's why I knew there was going to be a boss for sure.
Point in our relationship where we can be brutally honest with each other.
I have to say I still love Mariana's voice acting though.
You were always my servant, not the other way around, silly.
Letting you and your venomous tongue into my court was a grave mistake. I savor the day I finally banished you.
So what I'm hearing is that Richard got dumped.
And yet here I am. Let's cut this overly drawn-out foreplay and get to the fun part, shall we? Dick.
Don't call me Dick. Knights, bring me her head now.
Oh, it's just a night attack again.
Until next time.
Survive 10 minutes, we couldn't survive for 10 seconds. Okay, quick and fun, but we're not done. Survive 5 minutes, unlock spiritual revive. 10 minutes in, failing sin, survive 10 minutes, unlock woolly boomer. Whatever that is.
I expect you to last longer next time, especially when Dick is watching. Showing weakness in front of that sheep lover is unacceptable.
I'll do better. I'm here to serve.
That's the spirit. No unnecessary questions. Just a minion in line. I like that.
Let's kill this fat king.
Careful now. Your enthusiasm is starting to sound
Oh,
cheap.
that's not the correct
I
choice.
don't like cheap stuff.
Okay, I was just trying to pick the choice she'd like, which I guess does make my enthusiasm cheap, but still. Oh well. Oopsie. She can excuse wiping out entire populations, but she draws the line as bat phobia, which you know what, I kind of respect. Okay.
Play your part, and together we shall create a masterpiece.
It's like a Democratic senator or something. A Democrat senator, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay. Minions have more health. Every resurrection heals Mariana or her minion for a small amount. I feel like that's just a better version of the Undying Resilience, right? Yeah.
Fantastic.
Because it's also extra health. But it also turns like the peasants in the later tiers of the game just into health packs basically. But I do wonder if it like specifically always goes to me when I'm damaged.
How adorable.
Because that might not be the best thing ever. If I actually had to actively stay at full HP. Minions have increased attack speed. Oh, I love these passive bonuses. Please give me more. Maybe attack damage next? Who knows? Okay, wheat field is gone. I wonder if there is like... well, there isn't an achievement for destroying the wheat field. Clearly. I think we actually destroyed one in the previous run as well, so... should have known that, maybe.
Nice change of pace. New toys are delivered straight to me.
Okay, 2 warriors from that hype. Okay, I low-key want that warrior drop there as well, but these peasants keep attacking me. Okay, we left one behind, but it's fine. At least I hope it is. So yeah, I guess there's like... it is kind of hard to try to like manipulate where my specific minions end up.
A grand feast awaits, minions. Devour our guests.
Okay, this should be kind of... I was gonna say easy, but we obviously just got bonked immediately, so I was wrong. At 10% increased attack speed. Yes, siree.
No safe word this time, dear.
Okay then, I guess we went there. Okay, for whatever reason I thought that bush there was like a giant chicken. Oopsie, I might be dumb. Or hungry. Maybe I should eat after filming this. I just woke up and usually I'm not hungry in the morning, but I'm kind of getting hungry now. Maybe there's like subliminal messages with the chicken-shaped bushes there. Okay, we are low-key stockpiling warriors with this hype.
Dear
Oh,
warriors, when a lady says no, it's not an invitation to try again.
Okay, cool. That's a lot of warriors. Of course, that doesn't really matter once we get to the knights, but hey. So maybe instead of trying to manipulate the minions we already have, we should probably just like loop around so that we always attack from a direction where we don't have enough like warriors. But that takes time, and time is limited. Maybe the way to go actually is just increasing my base health so I can afford to get hit a couple of times. So that it's not as important where the minions end up landing.
Again? These warriors don't know when to let go. Thanks for the treat.
Oh, we went too close. I kind of wanted these guys to be on like my left side, to be fair. How did we get a knight though? Excuse me? Where did he come from? Also, I've noticed that this like whole revival thing only slows me down when it's actually going off. So there's like no actual reason. Okay, I think we want the 5% damage because we already have attack speed, so this goes hard with that. Only when there's like available corpses, which means we totally can just like basically keep a pressed down the whole time. Okay, we're getting attacked by knights now. That's... well, now.
It will be a very pathetic scene.
Okay, we got 2. I think we want to fight the 5-man there. If these warriors just wouldn't follow us the whole time. Thank you. Well, I guess our front line gets healed from the peasant attacks there. Which is nice, I guess. But multitasking is kind of weird. Better not kill my knight. Okay, we have like one basically dead knight already. And I don't think we're gonna be able to heal him in time. I think he died, yeah.
A child's game. Your traps are laughably transparent.
Okay. Yeah, our knights are just kind of in the wrong on the wrong side here. But I think we can just farm these guys now. Last time we just kind of lost all our minions, but now we are farming. The minion healing plus the 3 just passive bonuses, I think, just make us kind of... yeah, killing all those minions within the next minute apparently is an achievement as well, so that's hype. Okay, I see knights. Oh, there's the 8-minute mark though.
The gallant knights return for another round.
With peasants as well, so we get to heal. Yippee! Okay, I think we just want the blood dust actually.
Lovely.
None of those are good though. That's kind of unlucky. Maybe there's like a respin we can actually unlock between rounds at some point. That would be hype. Cool. Oh, more knights. Yippee. So 9 minutes doesn't have anything. Let's remember that. So we really just wanna stockpile knights as fast as we can. I guess warriors are fine too, but, you know. Knights are where it's at. Okay, this way, there's just more stuff here. And I think our, like, top right might be a bit weak. Top left, actually, as well. Oh, wait, we can just fight them wherever and only just, like, kind of slightly wait. Oh my god, my right eye is watering again. Just wait before reviving the knights. To get to, like, decide where we want to place them. Okay.
How about that, you wicked witch?
Oh, we get attacked. From above. Okay, minions have +5 health. Powerful woolly warriors can be found on the map. I think we just go for the resilience though. Because we are fighting the enemies with the enemies, so getting our versions of the enemies to be better is just always hype. That combined with the healing should kind of make us low-key unstoppable. So now we just survive 10 more minutes and we win, question mark. Oh, there's so many warriors here, huh? I was gonna say we haven't seen peasants in a while, but... right after I was about to say that we saw more peasants, so I guess that was dumb. Okay. This is like an incredible time sink as well. Because with Survivors Likes, obviously, well, to be fair with every single Survivors Like, I guess it's kind of like that where you do just kind of waste like 20-ish minutes per run. And you can easily just like play however many runs in a row, right? Yeah, that's the thing about Survivors Likes that I've noticed, where like playing an actual like just normal single player game with like a campaign or something feels like it's always a bit of a chore to start it. Like you kind of have to have time to start playing like Fallout or whatever. But with Survivors Like there's like very little friction with just starting to play. Even though you're probably gonna waste more time on the Survivors Like game than you would have with the single player game. Okay, we have Lancers now. That's hype. Minions have increased 15% attack speed. Obviously, it's a 15% in total bonus, so it's like an extra 5, not like an extra 15, but still. We already had the rest of the bonus there.
My, persistent, aren't we?
Okay, can we maybe get some of these guys? Yippee! We got some hype. Oh, but the Lancers actually seem to kind of chase enemies around, which is not the best, because that means we might just miss out on reviving them. Where our whole system is kind of based on me getting the revive so our minions heal.
Your liege sent you to your death for his own amusement.
Okay. Wait, do they actually just... I was gonna say, do they actively just pull aggro, and they kind of maybe do, question mark? Like, where they actually pull enemies into our group, and don't just, like, blindly chase them. Okay, that's a bit better than what I thought they'd do. But still, like, the different behavior on the AI is kind of... Or the... Yeah, from the computer is not the best, if you ask me. No, they definitely do just chase down enemies as well. Oh, that's bad, because they have, like, such a long range for their aggro. Okay, I don't even know who I'm reviving at this point, by the way. Haven't seen Lancers in a while. Hopefully that changes soon. Weep. Okay.
It's hammer time, you poor necromancer.
Oh. Maybe we wanna kind of move slightly to the right so we get... I was gonna say so we get the stronger minions, but actually it seems like the left side has like a bunch of strong ones. It's hammer time. Oh, the paladins just keep going, huh? Oh, just as I said that we actually got one. Hype. Yeah, I think we want the 10 increased damage at this point.
I almost cracked a smile at your feeling attempt.
Yeah, we didn't get that close to actually getting killed there, but they did definitely destroy like a large portion of the army. I just didn't take any damage. Or maybe I did, but like not a lot. I actually didn't pay enough attention to myself. I just kind of looked at the minions themselves. But we definitely do need to just start recruiting a lot more. We are getting weak here. Especially with the Lancers, we kind of actually actively do have to chase stuff.
Welcome them with open arms, my champion. Wow, that was amusing.
Okay, at least we get to heal with these guys. But that's kind of all they do.
Knights are starting to get angry. Get ready for a feast, underlings.
Oh, they aren't just attacking like every minute now. They're just attacking kind of all the time now. The next up is gonna be Lancers, and we might not be prepared for that actually, which is bad.
My, groups of giant hammers.
Oh, it's just straight up Paladins. Oh, we may be cooked at this point actually. Because they are tanky enough to where we don't really get a single one of them from just that.
A circle of demise. Your demise fools.
Okay. So I'm assuming Richard himself is gonna show up at 20 minutes.
More to savor.
Maybe.
You'll have to wait a little longer to dance with me, Death.
Okay.
Many tried to hammer some sense into me. Only
Yeah, I don't love the reference to the hammer, because that means there's gonna be like several hammer guys and not just like a couple.
look who's back for another round of sword swinging and righteous indignation.
all basic urns now additionally heal. No. Never mind. Yes.
Lovely.
Because the other stuff is kind of low-key just useless. We're kind of past the point where the damage aura thing actually meant anything. Like, these guys can just tank it. Oh, we're dead. Ooh. Would love to at least see the boss. I don't necessarily need to beat it, but... Unlock Corpse Explosion. Unlock Dark Rebirth.
Quite a day. I hope you'll keep up with the progress you've shown. Otherwise, I'll gladly replace you with one of those...
My lady, I beg you, please never replace me.
If you don't become one of those childish adults who waste time on games and wear fancy clothes, then you have nothing to worry about.
Waste time on games and wear fancy clothes. I feel like that's both of those things are me. I like fancy clothes.
Oh, you'll say anything just to win my favor. Adorable, but also a bit pathetic, don't you think?
Yes, I only like this game because it's a roguelike. Survivors like, right? Just the gameplay, nothing else.
It's as irresistible as my charm.
Anyways. Increase the amount of times you can reroll perks on level up by 1. Increasing it to 1, I think, as well. What is this here? Full revive. I feel like the respin is maybe even more important than the revive. Because we need to just get like all the passive buffs. This is locked, question mark? Or is it locked because I don't have enough souls? Let's walk to this one, which I also can't afford. Oh, it's because I don't have enough, okay. Increasing my base health doesn't really help. Movement speed might actually be just these. Should we just go for this? Unlock new outfits for Morgana. Wait, Moriana, not Morgana.
Let's indulge in their chaos together, shall we?
Okay, the witch outfit might be kind of cool at some point, but the rest I don't really care about. Oh, we can't afford the movement now. We went too far on swag. Right after she said we shouldn't go for fancy clothes.
Welcome, Paul.
Oopsie. Maybe I should have listened to her. Oh no. Oh well. One thing I'm kind of slightly worried about is the speed of like the early game here. Like how painful does it actually feel? Okay, I guess we go for this. How painful does it actually feel to restart? And I think this game might kind of have a somewhat slow start, which is not the best. Okay, Corpse Explosion does seem like a decent ability. I'm assuming at some point we do get like a building in our base that actually increases our spell damage.
Peasants are getting angry. How adorable.
Okay, plus 5 damage. Or the healing. Okay, the healing is kind of hype though. I do want the damage though, so I'm kind of conflicted now.
Ugh. I nearly fell asleep watching your feeble effort.
Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, we like haven't seen anyone in a while. Like 1 peasant, 2 peasants. Okay, there's some here. Okay, come on now. These guys are running away from me actively.
It was bigger than I expected.
Yeah, let's get away from the warriors for the 2-minute mark. Don't want to accidentally aggro them whilst they're doing this.
Pace. New toys are delivered straight to me.
So that group might just be a bit too big for us, to be honest with you. Well, you know what? Still gonna try. We do scale off of enemy health with our corpse explosions. So that's something, I guess. Oh, just 2 warriors. That's so easy. Easy money. We probably won't have as good of a run as we did last time. Because I just had like amazing luck with just getting like passive buffs. Especially like damage and attack speed. Because obviously for the early game, this corpse explosion might even be better than what we had previously. But like late game, we do actually have to beat like difficult enemies as well. Like the hammer guys do seem to have like quite a bit of a gap between them and like the next tier of enemies. Like where I don't think the lancers really stand up to them as well as like the knights do against as the warriors do against knights. Or the knights do against the lancers. Oh, there's a guy running away. Cool. Kind of rude to expect to actually be able to escape me though, if you ask me.
Dear warriors, when a lady says no, it's not an invitation to try again.
Oh, these guys are just running away again? Did they do that before? I don't think so, right? Or maybe I just didn't notice. Okay. Just fight everything at once, because corpse explosion goes stronger with actual crowds of enemies and not just like a couple at a time.
Again? These warriors don't know when to let go.
I was gonna complain about them being spread out, but now they kind of just ended up piling up into a single pile anyways. Okay, who was the person responsible for writing the dialogue? Well, I think the dialogue is revealing a lot about the people making the game, to be honest with you. Their preferences seem quite clear at this point. Reroll, all of these are bad. Resurrected minions have a 5% chance to gain bonuses, but it doesn't tell me what kind of bonuses. I think I still go for that, but it doesn't tell me how big of a bonus it is. But I'm hoping it is significant, considering it has like a visual effect as well.
Knights are panicking. It will be a very pathetic scene.
Oh, we have like a buff knight as well. Oh yeah, Dark Rebirth knights are hype. Also, the hammer guys have like just a massive pool of health, right? They almost seem like they're more tanks than they are attackers, although they do have a lot of attack as well. Like, I wonder how hard they go with the corpse explosion. Ooh, that might actually be kind of cool. Cool to see. But we're quite far from actually seeing them still, so, you know, there is that. There is that.
A child's game. Your traps are laughably transparent.
Okay, let's kind of move down so we don't also aggro the huge pile of knights there. Okay. Now, as much as we didn't want to aggro them a moment ago, I love them now. Where did they go? Oh, there. We found them. Please stop running away from me. See, they only want to fight us when there's like an event going on. Luckily this minute there isn't gonna be one, because it's minute 8. Wait, no, there is. Minute 9 is the one that doesn't have anything going on.
The gallant knights return for another round.
Oopsie. Well. %10 chance, or just 10% extra damage. Well, the cool thing is that
Lovely.
the 10% extra damage kind of applies to everyone, so I'm obviously gonna take that over the Dark Rebirth. But the fact that we unlocked a new passive bonus effect is really hype. Because we do want those, mostly. Even if it is kind of a RNG one. I think I saw knights there. Oh, there's 3 though. Never mind. Okay, come on, stop running away from me, dudes. Also, yeah, how many minions can we revive at once at this point? 5 question mark? I wonder if that's really gonna help in the later stages. Because I think the game is gonna just throw in so many peasants that it kind of negates the fact that we've increased our actual summoning pool and that there's like strong minions to be summoned as well. Although I wonder if there is priority on stronger minions first. Oh, there's a Lancer already. Get him!
How about that, you wicked witch?
Okay, 5% attack speed. Easy choice.
The taste of triumph is addictively sweet.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I would love to at the very least see the boss, which I'm assuming is gonna show up at 20 minutes. Well, yeah, and there's obviously gonna be a boss just because there's different maps as well. I think it's gonna be a perfect video if we just clear, like, this first area. Because there's 3 maps in total that we've seen so far. Yeah, that's an interesting choice, to just return to this whole pile alone after running away from it. Oh, we missed the Lancer before. I don't think we've still seen like a single Dark Resurrection Lancer. But maybe next attack is gonna give us some. But at the same time, like, I can only blame myself, considering I kind of actively chose to take the normal passive bonus over the Dark Resurrection in the previous thingy. Okay, these guys are just running away from us. Rude. And now we have to fight like a bunch of different enemies at once. Although I guess, if I correctly recall, we also have the minion healing ability like this time as well.
In this case, the size does matter.
Oh my god, yep. Dark Resurrection Lancer. That's hype.
My, persistent aren't we?
Okay. Dark Rebirth, Corpse Explosion, or just attack speed. Attack speed seems hype though. I'm kind of an attack speed goblin in most games anyways. I've kind of tried to tone it down a bit where I'd actually like value just flat damage enough as well, and I've kind of maybe been a bit successful with it, but at the same time like just love being able to attack more than my enemy. So we're like hindering the enemies quite often, which normally would be like a really good thing, like strategy wise, but it doesn't really work with our corpse explosions as well though. Well, actually no, it does. What am I saying? Of course it does. Why am I thinking the corpse explosion affects our minions and not the enemy minions? Okay. Yeah, you can kind of tell that I just woke up, I guess. Well, I say just woke up, but I have been filming for an hour at this point, so... Maybe not just woke up, but you know what I mean. Okay, knights, I guess. I thought I saw lancers. Oh, there they are. And now they're running away. Okay, cool. We still have only one Dark Resurrection Lancer, which is a bit weird. So even at 5%, I feel like we've killed quite a few already. Oh, well. I guess it was worth complaining, because now we have two. 15% increased damage, yes siree.
I need you, my paladins. Protect your king.
So there's two paladins here. Unfortunately, one of our Dark Resurrection Lancers is like far away at the moment. I think our paladins are just normal though. Yeah, no Dark Resurrections yet.
Bow to your new mistress.
Bonk to whoever is responsible for these voice lines though. Can't say I'm not a fan, but come on. Getting a bit excessive at this point. Oh, just a single paladin. Get him! I think we got him as a normal one as well. Oh, a bunch of paladins.
Our army will grow once more. Welcome them with open arms, my children. Did you really think you could hurt me with that?
Okay.
Knights are starting to get angry. Get ready for a feast under me.
The problem is that we're kind of lacking above, and that's where we are getting hit by the paladins from.
Thanks for the treat. My. Brutes with giant hammers. Just what my horde needs.
How many paladins did we get again? Oh, there's one more there as well.
A circle of demise. Your demise, fools. No safe word this time, dear.
Bonk. Okay, +5 health or higher chance of Dark Rebirth.
Excellent.
Okay, let's be a bit greedy, come on. I don't know how smart the whole glass cannon build here is, but... You know? If the enemies aren't alive, they can't hurt us, right?
But not today, my love.
And kind of like, if you think about it, attack is kind of health, because it just gives us extra minions as well.
Many tried to hammer some sense into me. All of them turned to ash. Look who's back for another round of sword swinging and righteous indignation.
Okay, is there still like a paladin corpse that I haven't revived? Oh, there. Yeah, at this point I don't even think I'm gonna like let go of the A button. Also, we have a Dark Resurrection Paladin. I didn't even notice that. But that's hype. Maybe another one? Oh my god, we actually did get another one.
Here they come
So the 19-minute one is the wave that killed us previously, maybe? Question mark?
almost.
No, it wasn't. Because I think it was like a lot of paladins. So maybe it was the previous one that killed us previously. Okay, 15% attack speed over Dark Rebirth. Yep. I wonder if there's like a revival speed buff we can actually get at some point as well. That would also be kind of hype. Okay, there's like a bunch of corpses here, so we can just kind of farm from these. We're already at 2k souls as well.
No, no, no! Kill her! Smash her! Stop her now!
Okay, let's get these paladins here. Oh, there's paladins on the other side as well. Ooh, get them, get them. Revive, revive. Okay, ooh, another one. It's kind of hard to tell what minions are on the ground at this point, because it's like just a pile of corpses. Like occasionally I just see the blue outlines of a paladin that I'm already resurrecting. Yeah, I think we just go for the increased health now. I think we've kind of avoided it so far, but it might just be smart to get now. Oh, there's a paladin as well. I think there's like a bunch of paladins top right, if I'm seeing correctly. And just actually above as well. Okay, there's a weird lull in action right now that I am slightly worried about. 22 seems kind of a weird... kind of a weird spot, but there is a mage now. Oh no. Get him! Mage Slayer. Okay, we want the mage right away. Didn't get Dark Resurrection on him though. Unlucky. Well, not really unlucky. I feel like that's just... I think we have like a 10% chance of actually getting it, so... maybe that's just actually to be expected. Okay. I guess we just increase corpse explosion then. Yeah, we're definitely experiencing the we can't resurrect fast enough issue here, where we kind of probably should have prioritized getting even more revivals per cast, but it is what it is. Okay, so when's the king showing up? The 30-minute mark, question mark, or 25? I guess those are like the meaningful minute markers that are left.
That's a lot of angry lumberjacks. Chop them up.
Oh, we're just fighting against normal warriors now. Okay, that's kind of anticlimactic.
I nearly fell asleep watching your feeble efforts.
Okay, she thinks so too as well, I guess. Okay, I see paladins on the right. Okay, paladins on the top left as well though.
Let's gobble these appetizers quickly.
And since the top tier minions are the paladins, which seem kind of tanky, I guess it is kind of filtering our troops as well, to where kind of the front line is going to be mostly paladins, just because everything else keeps dying so quickly. Which is kind of convenient for me. I think that's a bunch of paladins, maybe.
2 mages, twice the magic, half the brains. Let's see if they can spice them.
Why can't I even see the mages right now? Top right, maybe? Yeah. Where's the other one, though? Oh, maybe bottom, question mark? Okay, we do have like a Dark Resurrection paladin on the mage. Okay, where's the mage? Okay, I can't see the mages anywhere. I want them revived though. Okay, I have 2 mages now, I guess. So 25 was just 2 mages at once. I think the mages also got nerfed, maybe. I think so. So this isn't like the original experience of them being like just completely unstoppable. But they, even now they feel quite strong, so who knows. And I'm assuming the nerf also affects how good they are on our side, so you know. It's kind of balanced in the end. Okay. I'm like trying to look for any paladin corpses. Okay, there's some there. Oh, right below me as well, actually.
Look who finally found the courage to talk to the girl face to face. Bravo, Dick.
Okay. Ooh.
I endured your venomous words for far too long. You were poisoning my mind for years.
Okay.
You made me look like a fool.
Because you are a fool. You needed me. When I, your wise and mighty advisor, ruled the kingdom, you had the freedom to do whatever it was you did. Eating, flexing those muscles, and whatever else you were up to with your beloved sheep. You never wanted to be king. I was your escape.
Owned.
You killed Helga.
Oh,
Who's Helga?
dear. Are you still not over that ridiculous fluffball? I blew her up by accident, Dick. Or, at least...
Wait, is Helga like an actual sheep?
Enough of this, you hag! I'll avenge my poor Helga. I'll destroy you, you foul necromancers! You will never control me or my people again!
But I'm...
Oh, I accidentally skipped through dialogue, but I think it's fine. Oh. Oh, cool, we get extra paladins for our army here. That's hype. Oh my god, I'm in the line of fire. Oh. Wait, how many health bars does this dude have? I thought it was just gonna be 2.
Do better next time.
Oh, and we don't have a revive. Ooh. Okay, I guess, you know what? It's an hour and 20 minutes. I think that's a perfect length for... Poisonous ashes. I feel like a lot of those are not passive bonuses. Yeah, I think...
Dick. His mind is as empty as a porous plate. But I must admit, there's a certain power in those arms of his. However, I expected more from you, my under. You'd better. Failure is not an option. Not when we're so close. He'll regret the day he banished me.
But yeah, I guess... Oh, resurrection is now instant.
Now I can host a zombie party with just a snap.
Yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I think I'm gonna keep playing this game in the very near future. Oh, I don't get the speed. Oopsie. But yeah, in the very near future, I will keep playing this game. Maybe on stream, maybe on game, but I guess it's time to give my actual opinion on the game, since this is kind of a first impressions video. I loved the game. Obviously, I'm excited to play more. The only restriction here is just the time, because I don't really know how I'm supposed to like cut down Survivors like gameplay. I feel like when I watch it, I usually have it on my second monitor, and I usually want it to be like the entire thing. Basically, a VOD with maybe like an edit or two if the streamer leaves to go to the bathroom or something, and that's it. And that's probably the way I want to do it as well. Like creating content that I'd like to watch is kind of maybe the direction I should be going in. Obviously, sometimes I do some weird things because I think they're interesting, even though that might not be my type of content to watch. But sometimes it's just my type of content to make. But for this, I think this is a good point to end. An hour and 20 minutes of gameplay. Kind of have a good idea of what the game is like. I like the game a lot. I wonder how quickly the very start of the game is going to get boring. But at the same time, getting early perks and stuff that kind of buff the game speed might be good. Not sure. There is like, obviously with like Vampire Survivors, there is a game mode where you actually double the speed and stuff. I wonder if this game needs a thing where the early stages of the game kind of go past quicker. Who knows? I haven't run into the problem yet, but that is definitely a problem that could arise. Love the voice acting. Yep, and the dialogue. The gameplay itself was extremely fun. And even though obviously when it comes to Survivors-like games, passive buffs are a kind of thing that I just absolutely adore and love. The active buffs did feel like, or the more unique buffs did feel like they were really exciting. Well, some of them. Some of them did not. But the ones that did not feel exciting were also ones that kind of every single Survivors-like game kind of has to have. Oh, the healing items are better, or there's more healing items, or there is healing items. Okay, cool. Kind of exists there. I do, but then again, there's like other stuff like the whole revival actually heals you or a minion you control. Love that. That's an amazing ability. That's exciting. Dark Resurrection. We just unlocked a bunch of new ones as well. The Decay Zone kind of feels useless because it doesn't feel like it's meant for a game like this, is what I'm thinking here. Because if your group of minions gets penetrated, you're probably gonna die anyways, because that means you lost most of your minions. So a small damage area I feel like is meant maybe for other kinds of Survivors-like games. Maybe isn't like taking full advantage of the whole base concept of the game, which is a really good one, by the way. I played a slightly similar game that wasn't a well, it was a roguelike, but it had like on a couple of levels where you basically played as like a bunch of skeletons, and when the last one dies, you die as well. Actually, I played 2 games like that, but yeah. And I've liked both of them. I think I like this one more than I've liked either of them. So yeah. Also, I look kind of confused because even though the camera can't tell, there's still like a bump on my forehead from falling over. So if you're wondering why I'm moving my eyebrows in a weird way and looking at it from the side monitor, that's why. But yeah, overall, would I recommend getting the game? Absolutely yes. Now, the game itself is available on Steam and it is currently on sale as well. The sale ends on the 2nd of June, so unless you see this when this is just completely new, you're gonna miss the sale, but at the same time, the full price is a total of €1 more. So €5, absolutely worth it. I'm gonna keep playing this on stream, probably, if there's any interest in the game. If not, then I'm just gonna keep playing this off stream because I like the game. Overall, amazing. I've played for almost an hour and a half. It's a Survivors-like. It didn't get boring. Obviously, the dialogue, as much as I kind of joked about it throughout the thing, that's probably gonna kind of blend into the background the more you play because it's the same dialogue over and over, right? But the gameplay itself didn't get boring in the time that I've played. So that's a very good sign. And overall, yeah, definitely get the game. If you can afford it, if you have a PC, you will love Be My Horde, as long as you just like Survivors likes overall. Because a lot of them just run into the problem of basically being the same game with slightly different abilities and slightly different or just completely different reskins. But this felt unique. This felt unique in a good way. This felt fun. I don't really have a bad thing to say about the game. There's like 2 or 3 lackluster perks, and maybe just too many instant abilities. That's it. Like, that is a very minor complaint in an otherwise almost perfect game. I loved it. You'll probably love it too if you like Survivors likes. And yeah, with that being said, dudes, dudettes, and everyone else, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one as well. Have a good one. Bye!